a gal called Kathy May. Asked her for a little kiss. When I did, she said this: it feels funny, it feels good, it feels like a good thing should. It feels funny, it feels fine, but it doesn't feel like mine. I said, honey, come on home, I'll show you my vibraphone. She said, sweetie, if I may, I will show you my Monday. It looks funny, it looks good, it looks like a good thing should. It looks funny, it looks fine, but it doesn't look like mine. I said, honey, that's okay. You sit there and I will play. I'll show you a thing or two, what this instrument can do. It acts funny, it acts good, behaves like a good thing should. It acts funny, it acts fine, but it doesn't act like mine. It feels funny, it feels good, it looks like a good thing should. It acts funny, it acts fine, but it's not a bit like mine. I've done it in a subway train, I've done it in the mail, and I've done it where a fellow shouldn't go. But I've never ever done it when there's no one else around, for you just can't do it on your own. Lord, Lord, no, you just can't do it on your own. I did it in the Astor Bar, the waiter raised an eye. He said, you can't do things like that when you're alone. I said, well, come on here and join me in the twinkling of an eye. We were doing what you can't do on your own. Yeah, yeah, we were doing what you can't do on your own. Do it, there is nothing to it, go right through it. Give you satisfaction if you go by my direction. Ooh. You can do it while you're standing, you can do it sitting down, you can do it almost any way you know. But you really cannot do it when you haven't got a friend. No, you just can't do it on your own. No, 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 you can't scratch your back on your own. Can I have it a little higher, please? Well, that's nice. Do it while you're standing, you can do it sitting down, you can do it almost any way you know. But you really cannot do it when you haven't got a friend. No, you just can't do it on your own. No, 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 you can't scratch your back on your own. If you could just give a little scratch there, just up a little bit higher than that. That feels good. Clean, clean, clean. My job is cleaning out those old latrines. And everybody calls me Dan, Dan, the you-know-what man. And with my nimble fingers I can clean, clean, clean. Clean, clean, clean. Well, I will tell you about the things I've seen. When I heard someone in their speak, grief took turn the other cheek, but it was clean, clean, clean. I prime the pump to clear the mud. Needs a little greasing if the thing gets stuck. Then I wash it down with a hose of dream. And when I am through with it, it's clean, clean, clean. Then I wash it down with a hose of dream. And when I am through with it, it's clean, clean, clean. Clean, clean, clean. Some of my customers are just plain mean. Won't spend a penny if they can stand. But understand, it may not be the right way, but it's clean, clean, clean. That up. When I was a little boy, my daddy said to me, come here son, I'll tell you about the birds and the bees. Now I learned all about the bees and all about the birds, but there's one thing that worries me with your boys and with your girls. When I went to school, my teacher taught me how to spell, but the difference between girls and boys she never once did tell. Now when I go out, I'm never quite sure if the hand I hold belongs to a girl or a boy. They say men wear the trousers, but that ain't quite the truth, 'cause all the girls I ever saw were wearing trousers too. I know there's different underwear, there ain't much help to me. I never get to find out what they're wearing underneath. The difference, there's an awful lot of doubt. I don't mind, for what a great time trying to find out. But what a disappointment set me in a whirl if I discover girls are boys and boys are only girls. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. There are plenty of others around. Just take a look around you, my friend. There's lots of little baskets to be found. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. You'll get yourself lumbered without a doubt. Just when you think that you're in deep, that's the time for you to pull out. Now I've been told when the nights were bold, they fought for a maiden's honor. But nowadays you try all the ways to make the maiden holler. It's the truth. Don't put all your eggs in one container. To have a little change is no sin. Have a look around you at the others to be found. You can see where someone else has been. look around you at the others to be found, you can see where someone else has been. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. There are plenty of others around. Just take a look around you, my friend. There's lots of little baskets to be found. A tisket, a tasket, I lost my little basket.
To a party the other night, couple of drinks and I got tight. Danced with a gal most of the night. When I woke up on Sunday, asked her if her name she'd said. Turned around to shake her head. Turned out to be a guy called Fred. Oh, what a party. Oh, what a party. Oh, what a party. Can't you guess why I feel sore? Oh, what a party. Started playing postman's knock. My turn came and it was dark. Making love to the letterbox. Well, I thought her lips were chilly. A pack of cards I thought I'd find. Poker was the stripping kind. Lost everything except my mind. Oh, what a party. Oh, what a party. Oh, what a party. Now I'll have to go back and collect my pants. Oh, what a party. To go back and collect my pants. Oh, what a party. My folks had locked the door again. Through the window to get in. Fell head first into the jerry can. Boy, I made a rumpus. My folks woke up and they had a fit. Now I have to stand cause my old man hit the place where I go down to sit. Oh, what a party. Oh, what a party. Oh, what a party. But I'd go through it all again. Oh, what a party. It's the only one for miles around, the only one that I have found. What am I to do? I can't get in. Oh, someone must have got here first. If they don't hurry, I'm gonna burst. Hurry up and open up that door. Let me in. It's the only one for miles around, the only one in this here town. Someone inside has bolted up the door. I got the necessary dough. Pretty soon I gotta go. Don't you understand? I just can't wait a minute more. What you doing while I'm standing waiting? I bet you're reading or even sleeping. I bet you're not even concentrating while I stand waiting outside the door. It's the only one for miles around, the only one that I have found. I'm frustrated while I'm waiting by. Paper underneath my arm, I wait trying to keep calm, but it's still engaged and I hope soon I'll get inside.
It's the only one for miles around, the only one that I have found. I'm frustrated while I'm waiting by. Paper underneath my arm, I wait trying to keep calm, but it's still engaged. But I hope soon I'll get inside.
They're all up to it, yeah, yeah, yeah. Big uns and small uns and some in between. There's tall uns and short uns and some can hardly walk uns. Fat uns and thin uns and some are just plain lean. They're all up to it, yeah, yeah, yeah. On the bus or the train or even up a tree. Down in the valleys or high on a hillside, a bicycle for two or a boat on the sea. Wherever they come from or say what they do, they're all up to it, I'm telling you. They're all up to it, yeah, yeah, yeah. In the morning at breakfast and at lunchtime too. Some will go without their dinner, notice that one's getting thinner. Some like it for supper and all night too. Wherever they come from or say what they do, they're all up to it, I'm telling you. They're all up to it, yeah, yeah, yeah. In the morning at breakfast and at lunchtime too. Some will go without their dinner, notice that one's getting thinner. Some like it for supper and all night too. Well, heck, it goes that chassis up to it again. Come to think of it, it is a lot of fun. Tickle my whiskers, he is enjoying yourself. Can't you even wait till the record's finished?
Signs and posters is confusing me. I'd rather be back home again where there ain't no signs to see. Well, I was traveling home again, went to the washroom on the train. A sign said, don't you pull the chain while the train is standing still. The train got on the move again, so I reached up to pull the chain and bang, the damn thing stopped again, much against my will. The water splashed across the lid, now there's nowhere for me to sit, and now my pants is full of it and the train is standing still. Signs and posters is confusing me. I'd rather be back home again where there ain't no signs to see. I saw a sign up on a fence, it said public convenience. When I got there, it cost 1 pence and I didn't want to go. No, I didn't want to go at all, and I had heard the penny fall, so I read the writing on the wall so I wouldn't waste my dough. Some were written all hush-hush, some were written in a rush, and some said things that made me blush, so I got up to go. Signs and posters is confusing me. I'd rather be back home again where there ain't no signs to see. Now they have signs that say that you could, they have signs that say that you should. Rather have no signs and I would do it on my own. There's something at the bottom of the garden. Without it, I don't think I could go on. For I know that it's there, and I haven't a care, and I feel that this thing and I belong. Yeah, there's something at the bottom of the garden. When the weather is warm and right, I sit there and smile, sometimes quite a while, and sometimes I sit there all night. Let's hear from you now, Uncle Ritchie. Something at the bottom of the garden, a paradise made just for one. It's really quite small, but I love it all, and to it each evening I run. Oh, that's pretty, Cousin Clem. Something at the bottom of the garden. It seems so sad and all left alone. And I know that one day that's where I'm gonna stay. Never from this spot I will roam. Cents is all I got, $1 all I crave. 15 cents to buy me a drink, $1 to dig my grave. Now I went down to visit my uncle's house the other day, you know, and he had a big old house too. And he was showing me all around his house there, and he said, you're gonna have to excuse me right now, 'cause I gotta go outside and cut a little stove wood. But you can look around the house for yourself. So I did, you know, and I went on down the hallway there and found me a room. It was kind of shelved away from all the other rooms, like maybe they didn't want me to find it or something. But I found it. And inside this room there, you know, they had the prettiest big old horse watering trough you ever did see. All enameled over, you know, and hanging on the wall there, they had a gadget. Was made out of this white dish stuff, you know, and it had a handle on top, and you could turn this handle and get water out. It weren't no use though. It had a hole in the bottom and all the water used to come trickling through. Still, I plugged that hole up with my corn cob and it worked just fine. Anyways, that wasn't the thing that I really came here to tell you tonight, neighbors. This thing, you know, was sitting over there in the corner of the room, oh, about so high off the floor, I suppose. And it was the dirtiest thing you ever did see for washing your feet. And you could jerk a lever and get fresh water out for the other foot, too. And it had two lids, you know, sitting right one on top of the other. Well, the top lid, you know, it was in pretty good shape. And I lifted her up, and the bottom lid was plumb wore out. Had a hole right through the middle of it. Anyways, I took those lids home and I made a breadboard out of the top lid, and I framed my picture in the bottom one. 15 cents is all I got, $1 all I crave. 15 cents to buy me a drink, $1 to dig my grave. Bye, folks.